Okay, so the triads. So we have 9 minus, and we're going to do 2 to the 5th. So 2 to the 5th gives me 32. So all I did was type that into the calculator, 2 to the 5th, times 0.5, so you can tell which one's the decimal. Now I'm going to do multiplication, so I'm going to do negative 32 times 0.5, so we're just cutting it in half, which is 16, negative 16, so we have 9 minus 16, and then 9 minus 16 equals 7, and it'll be negative, because my bigger number was negative, and I'm going into the negatives. So now I have negative, these aren't parentheses, but we're still going to do what's on the inside, so negative, and then 3 cubed is 27. So it's going to stay negative 27 because it didn't have parentheses around the negative. Then divide by 27. So negative 27 divided by 27 is negative 1. But these little bars on the outside are saying we want the absolute value. So that's saying we want the positive version of that. So we are going to say that the answer is just positive 1. So inside the parentheses first, we have this exponent. So we have 4 to the 3rd. So 4 to the 3rd, I think, is 64. It is. So we have parentheses 7 times 4 minus 64, because it wasn't in parentheses, divided by 6. So now I'm going to do my multiplication first. So I have 7 times 4, which is 28 minus 64. Got to do that first because that's in parentheses. So 28 minus 64 gives me negative 36. Divide by, oops, forgot to bring that down. Divide by 6. So negative 36 divided by 6 equals negative 6. The annual profit, P, in thousands of dollars, earned by technology company X years after opening is represented by the equation P equals 1/10 times x to the 3rd power plus 2. How much more profit is earned in 5 years than in 4 years? So we're going to do this twice. So P, now remember our years was represented by the x. So P equals 0.1 times, and my years is, we're going to do 5 first. So 5 to the 3rd plus 3. So 5 to the 3rd gives me 125 times 0.1, and then we're going to add 3. So we have to do multiplication first. So times 0.1 is 12.5 plus 3 gives me 15.5. And then let's look at 4 years. So we have P equals 0.1 times 4 to the 3rd power this time, plus 3. So we have 0.1 times 4 to the 3rd power, which is 64. You kind of start to memorize them after a while, plus 3. So just to show you, 4 to the 3rd power times 0.1 gives me 6.4 plus 3. So I get 9.4. But that's not my final answer. My final answer means I need to subtract the 2 to see how much more I gained with that 1 extra year. So 15.5 minus 9.4 gives me 6.1. And that's in thousands. All right. That is all we have for 14.1 notes.